Hello you guys, Foodpuddle here with another Advanced Warfare video. I'm using the Battle 27 Inferno with foregrip and suppressor. And I'm playing on the map Chop Shop, which is part of the DLC Ascendance, which also comes with a zombies map, which it's not that good compared to the Havoc one. But what I'm going to be talking about really is some articles that were founded and some other stuff about maybe the DLC coming out first for Xbox One instead of the PS4. I know this gameplay is not that good, but it's better than some of my other ones, and I was really running on reserves right now because some people were persuading me to upload this video. And I know what you're thinking, like, oh, hasn't it already been confirmed that PS4 is getting the DLC first? Well, if you didn't notice, when it goes to pre-order beta, it shows that instead of PS4 being first, it's actually the Xbox One, which shows that there's actually a chance that Xbox One might get it first. And also, when you go to the Treyarch page or pre-order Black Ops 3, like, sent to your house, it says Xbox One this time. And I also go for a grapple kill right there, but I miss miserably because I really like those grapples because they're just entertaining to see. And also, there's been an article that says, 60,000 more copies have been pre-ordered. And the exact number is 120,000 for PS4 and 179K for Xbox One, which is actually a major difference, which might persuade Treyarch to give Xbox One the DLC first. Now, this might be an advantage because I'll be able to record more DLCs on the Black Ops 3, so I'm really hoping that this will happen, but I also feel bad for some of my friends who play on PS4 because they also might get the DLC. So, I'm going to also talk about some games I'm going to be playing. I'm mainly going to be playing probably some GTA 5, Far Cry 4. I'm not going to play Minecraft, of course, and also Advanced Warfare, as you see right now. I think I'm also going to do some Zombies gameplay, because Zombies is always fun. And maybe even some Supremacy, because Supremacy is, if you guys didn't know, Supremacy is the new DLC pack that came out with a new map called Carrier, and also 4 new maps. And I also heard that they have a triple barrel shotgun, which is going to be quite interesting, because I wonder if people are going to abuse it in multiplayer, or I wonder if they nerfed it for multiplayer, because that's actually an interesting topic, because I've not really seen anyone running around with a boomstick. I wonder if it's going to be as overpowered as the OM. The A4 wasn't that overpowered in comparison, though. I'm going to be trying to upload like twice a week or once a week at the minimum once. And I'm also having some ideas for some wager matches, and right about here I'm planning on changing my class, but I can't figure out what I'm going to change to, and I pull out my HBR3 Bare Fist. Now, this variant is not that good, but I really like it because you don't have to waste an attachment for the red dot sight, and it really helps. And I also have the AW logo from the Champion, which is a really good customization out of all of them. That one Champion's my favorite. Now, I do a little better with the HBR3. I understand that the average Joe is better. I have it, but I just prefer the Bare Fist because of having handling, which gives you faster aim down sight time. I know it's arguable, but I'm just saying, whenever you put on quick draw grip, it gives you +2 handling. So that's my proof. And then stock also, I'm pretty sure mobility will allow you to strafe better and shoot. Now, I am planning on setting up a team for UMGs, and I think I'm going to be posting them if I ever do them with some friends, because UMGs are always fun sometimes to watch, and they're also quite interesting because it's like all competitive. Everyone's in full concentration mode, and there's no holding back. But there's also no variance to make it unfair, which I actually find really good, because it's like, I kind of hate people running around with Obsidian Seeds, but I use Obsidian Seeds sometimes, so that's why I'm trying to change it up, that I don't use Obsidian Seeds. But like, when I'm playing rank play, all I see is variance, and it's annoying, because it's like variance in a rank play. I get it in pubs, because pubs you want to try to go level up, but in rank play it's more like it's esports, and esports is meant not to be used with the variance because it's all luck based. There's no skill involved in it. And then there's like I don't understand like why some things are banned and why some things aren't. Like the tracker sight, for example. The tracker sight is no one even uses it. I've never seen anyone run a tracker sight unless you're making some dumb class. Which I'm actually thinking about making a series where you basically where I have you guys pick a class for me. Like maybe I have to use like a KF5 with only like the worst attachments you guys can come up with. So if you guys want me to do that, comment down below what you guys want, which attachments you want me to use. Oh, I also forgot to mention, I am playing Uplink right now with my friends, Ghost Dagger, Fresh, and Lee, I'm pretty sure. I'm planning on playing with InShock a lot. He has like about 150 subs about right now, and I'm planning on doing a whole bunch of plans with him. Like, we've been planning out some things. And right about here, I actually get a score streak, which I never even knew about until I called it in. It's called, like, it's a turret. It's similar to the Guardian if you ever played BO2. It basically stuns the person. And I messed up with the placement. It's really cool. I really like the animation they added for it. I was incredibly confused what was going on right here. I'm like, oh. And then I realized later on, I think it might be able to stun him. You can actually get kills with this, which is good. And there's also a whole bunch of things you can use it for. Like, maybe some funny kills. I was wondering if I should try. Like, right there I get hit markers, and I don't know if I get a kill. No, I did not get a kill. But it's actually a really interesting turret, because, like, it kind of stole it. And also, I heard that they're adding in an IMS. I don't know which map, I forgot what it's called, but for Supremacy, if you watch it carefully, there was something that shot, like, a missile up into the air and it homed down, which is basically the IMS from Ghost. Which I kind of noticed about them is they stole a lot of their ideas from other Call of Duties, like the attack chopper, or like the stealth choppers are kind of similar to the Warbird. And then there's like a whole bunch of them that are incredibly similar, which, like that Guardian you saw, a sentry gun, of course, is a given, because almost every Call of Duty has a sentry gun in UAV, but what I really like is how you don't have to waste a class point and grapple to get the grapple, because it's like a free thing. And I really like the Bear Fist. And now keep in mind, this was a later gameplay, like I recorded this a long time ago, but now I decided to use it because I'm trying to start up an upload, and I actually really wanted to talk about that. So I'm going to leave the articles and all of the pictures that I got for doing the research on the BO3 DLC topic, because that's actually quite interesting. And now what I really hate about, I'm going to talk about kind of like PS4 compared to Xbox One a little. Xbox One has its advantages and PS4 has its advantages. One of the advantages I see for PS4 is that the servers don't go down every weekend, because that's the most annoying thing in the world, because they've been better about it. Microsoft, they've been able to patch up fast, but I don't understand why it goes down so quickly. It's like there's some type of hacker that keeps on doing it, and it's incredibly annoying to everyone, because it's like, oh, I can't play with my friends, why? And then you have to think about it, why do people do that? Just to piss people off. It's not really that funny, because it's like, what do you think you want to do? If you're trying to play something with some friends, like, I once had a scheduled UMG, and I could not play it because the servers were down, and I wouldn't allow me to invite them. And my friends weren't able to join, so I had to do it, like, me by my... I don't know if they were able to join, but they had a lot of trouble, and it took a long time, so we decided just to say, okay, we'll just say no one wins, we'll dispute it. Now, I really hope that it's, like, that we get the DLC. I know that's kind of biased, because it's of course our deal, because I always play on Xbox One, but it's really just, Xbox One has always had a DLC, and then it's like, everyone has to get used to a new controller, which actually has a major impact on your playstyle, because like, you have to figure out where to go with the new controller, because most professional Call of Duty players, they rely on like a certain controller. Like, then everyone has to rebuy, like, if they want to get the DLCs first, which is always going to happen, they're going to have to rebuy scuffs, and you have to rebuy, like, their controller freaks to fit their new controller, which I think is not going to be good. Like, I guess it's good for, like, all the corporations that are going on, but it's not good for the consumer, because then the consumer might be like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore, and it might actually make the fan base go down a little, because, as you saw, the pre-order was $60K in comparison, and I don't know if they were like teasing at it, but they said like, oh, this might seem like DLC might be coming first to Xbox One, because at the end of the article that's what it said, but that's a complete opinion, that's all opinion right there, but there is some proof that it might be coming, or at least Xbox One might get something special, because I feel like if so many people are pre-ordering it, then that means, like, I don't pre-order games usually. I'm thinking about it to get the early 1 month beta. I think it's 1 month beta. And also, I bet you probably can get like some double XP or something similar to that. And it's actually something that I enjoyed about this, because you feel so accomplished whenever you prestige. It's like, it's easy prestige because you only have to reach level 50 instead of 60 or 55. And it's like, they have double XP so often, so it makes it really easy, and that's what kind of gets me to play the game. And also supply drops. The supply drops are so addicting. Like, I bought a couple, but I didn't really buy too many, like other people do. I got some okay stuff, but I usually get it from the one good supply drops I earn. So peck a punch that like button.